Hello everybody, welcome to today's show on relationships and EFT. How exciting is that? Especially if you're not in a relationship and you want to be, or even if you want to improve the relationship you're in. And we're going to be using EFT, which is emotional freedom techniques, which is like a form of acupuncture for the emotions, to clear any subconscious programming that you might have based on your past experiences that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you from sending out the energy that will allow you to connect with your next soulmate. Because there is a next soulmate. Everybody, if they choose it, has a soulmate. And there's not just one soulmate. We have many soulmates. But that today isn't about soulmates. Today is about clearing whatever emotional garbage you may be carrying that is keeping you from being able to open up to invite that next love of your life into your life. Sound exciting? I hope so. So I'm not going to be really demonstrating EFT, but I'm going to demonstrate it enough that you will follow along with me and tap on the meridian points that we will be tapping on whilst verbalizing your core issue. And what I mean by that, let me take an example. Today, maybe you're not in a relationship because you've had an abusive relationship and all men, women are the same and you are afraid to get in a relationship. Or maybe you're not in a relationship because you don't feel good enough about yourself, so who would want to be with you? Or maybe you're waiting for that perfect one, which is great. Keep waiting for that perfect one. But meanwhile, are you working on yourself to be ready so that you recognize that person when they come into your life? So there's so many reasons that people don't invite a relationship in, but a lot of the time it's if you've had a bad experience or you were raised by even an overly possessive mother who never wanted to share you. You know how many people are going through that and they've never learned to really interact with other children who grew up to be adults, who then grew up to be people that they want to love. So we're going to focus today on an abusive relationship you might have had. And when I say abusive, I don't mean just physically abusive, but some of you may have. Some of you may have been sexually abused by your father or a relative. Some of you may have been mentally abused by a spouse or a boyfriend or a parent or, again, a relative or a neighbor, even a neighbor. But abuse verbally, abuse mentally, and abuse physically will certainly be a deterrent to you opening up, raising your vibration so that you can energetically connect with someone that you're ready to connect with. Now, here's something very interesting about relationships. Do you know that in the big picture, there are no wrong relationships? I can hear some of you screaming and pulling your hair out. She doesn't know my ex, she doesn't know, you're wrong. But you know, that person you attracted into your life karmically, on a soul energy level, to match your vibration, to allow you to learn something from that relationship. Even if it was how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to overcome, or here's a big one, how to forgive. Open your heart and forgive. And that's often what our relationships give us the greatest opportunity of doing. Gosh, really, don't they ever? So we are today going to use EFT to clear some of the reasons that you may not feel ready, not feel deserving, or not trust attracting in your next love, the next love of your life. Now, follow me, follow along with where I'm tapping, and although I'm going to be saying certain words, I would really, well, it is really important that you verbalize your core issue. It's really important because this has to come from you, from the deepest place inside of you, because we're shifting your subconscious programming that is allowing you to be reactive and also triggering you constantly so that your vibrational frequency isn't at the level it needs to be to attract in the next soulmate that you're ready for. If you're still feeling abused or damaged or not good enough, then you don't want to attract in someone who's going to take advantage of that, someone who's going to match you on that energy. You want to raise yours to the level where you start focusing more on all the good things inside of you and how much you have to offer. And then recognize that, yes, you're going to attract someone in who's going to be in vibrational alignment with that energy. Okay, so let's start tapping. Start tapping on the side of your hand, the karate point. This is the point where you'd hit a brick with a karate chop. It's a very important point, so start tapping on that one. Even though I'm afraid to get into another relationship, say those words if they make sense to you, because I've been in abusive relationships before, I'm quite wonderful anyway. And if you can't say that, say, I'd love to accept myself anyway. And even though I have so much fear, I have so much fear inside of me, I'm still okay. Even though I'm afraid I may attract in the wrong mate. He, she may be abusive again. I really would like to accept myself anyway. Move to the top of your head. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of repeating the same old patterns. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of repeating. What if I bring in someone abusive again? But they can only be abusive to me if I attract them into my life. What if I can raise my vibration and release these feelings I have inside of myself about not being good enough so that I can attract into my life somebody who really loves me and appreciates me for all my good qualities? But first I have to get rid of all I don't like about myself. I'm not smart enough. I'm not attractive enough. I'm too short, too tall, too fat, too thin. I'm the wrong color. I'm no good. I remember, I can hear my mother, my father saying, you're not good enough, you're a piece of garbage. Or worse. I know some of you have so much inside of you that is so painful because nobody ever told you how wonderful you are. Just keep tapping. Keep tapping. Because gradually all that pain and that abuse is going to begin to dissolve, become less, until it just doesn't matter anymore because it's not important to hold on to it. But some of you may not even have anything that strong. Keep tapping. But if you do, get in touch with that emotion. I remember when my mother said that to me. I remember when my father said that to me. I remember when I was raped. I remember when the kids at school called me all those names. I'm really not good enough. Who would want me? I'm not good enough. Who would want me? I'm not good enough. They're not good enough. Just keep tapping on what's important to you, your issue. What is it? Your pain, your belief, your experience that got you stuck subconsciously, that keeps you from attracting in a wonderful soul partner? What is it? You know. Keep tapping. Thymus in the middle of the chest. I'm not good enough. I remember being told that. I'm not good enough because I've been abused. Well, what if I am? What if that was all part of a challenging learning experience that I karmically was meant to go through? What if I don't have to repeat that anymore? What if I can get over that pattern? What if I can appreciate all my good qualities. What if somebody out there is looking for someone just like me? You know they are. Somebody out there is looking for someone just like you. But you have to really believe that. And you can, as you keep tapping away your feelings of not being adequate, not being good enough, not trusting, being afraid, whatever your issues. And I know this has not covered it thoroughly. I know today may not have even touched on your issue, but just keep tapping, because the more you watch, the more you learn how to heal your body. The more you learn how to clear your emotions, mentally, physically, spiritually, you're going to just soar. Your heart and soul want you to do this. You deserve it. Get over what's not working. Let's release what no longer serves you. You deserve it. Just keep tapping, keep playing the video, working with it until you feel the changes happening. I forgot to mention at the beginning, rate your emotion, your fear, you're not good enough, lack of self-esteem. Rate it on a scale of 0. I don't have an issue about what I deserve. 0 means I don't have an issue. 10 means I really have major issues and I don't deserve, or I don't trust, or I'm afraid. Get in touch with how you really feel about this. And then you're the healer. You're going to heal yourself, your emotional body, of emotions that you are so ready to let go of. And it happens so quickly. It takes a little work, but it happens. So keep tapping. You deserve it. And thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the show. My name is Aileen Nobles. Blessings. Bye-bye.